Hello? Hello, Effie, aka Ali, and Logan Z1976. This is the first stream I've ever done, so thank you. That's very kind of you to say so. My shorts are very professional, but this stream will not be professional. I can tell you that much right now. Hello, KinkSmile13. Nice to see you. I'm more testing everything out, seeing what's going on. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the videos. There's a new one coming out in about an hour. Oh, I've never streamed before. This is the first ever stream I've ever done. You can hear the game, right? I assume you can hear the game. Really? There's no sound? Oh god. Okay, hang on.
Will beep.
How about now? Can you hear it now?
Press the select button. The codex receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear
it's not like it's not doubling or anything.
Okay.
Right?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, that's good. Great. Perfect. And to answer your question, Logan, yes. Yes, I am. Because it just makes everything easier. And it's also a really great emulator. This is not the Master Collection, no. I think the version of MGS1 on the Master Collection is pretty shoddy. It doesn't work very well, if I remember. People say I've got MGS2 and 3, but I don't have MGS1. Okay, why can't I see people's cones? That's interesting. You seen that on the radar? I can't see the cones of these soldiers. I watched someone play the GOG version, but I don't have the GOG version. I know it's the old PC version where you get an SMG, right? Peace Walker. Might get around to Peace Walker eventually. But there's so many other Metal Gear games before Peace Walker to make things about. I've only just started making MGS2 shorts, so that's probably the priority. I cannot see people's cones, and I don't know why. I've never played Metal Gear Acid. Should I play Metal Gear Acid? I don't know if I should. I remember playing it on the school bus. People would bring it to me, but I didn't get along with it. Okay. There's an Acid 2 as well, right? Is Acid 2 better than Acid 1? Okay. I know nothing about Metal Gear Acid. Other than it's like a card game, and that's it. Yeah, I remember the GOG version coming out before the Master Collection. I never bought the GOG version. I watched people play it, but I didn't buy it myself. There's the GOG Resident Evil games coming out, which apparently are quite good. I'll probably get them at some point. I think they are. I think they are like the PS1 ports. From what I can tell about the RE version of RE1, apparently it's quite smooth. Apparently it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's the old PC version, but just updated. But I mean, I've watched people play it, and they say it's pretty good.
The disposal facility. Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going? 2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
I'm always reminded of the Twin Snakes version of these cutscenes when I hear this.
Behind D. Colonel.
I know people hate the Twin Snakes.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
I've not played Twin Snakes in about 20 years, so I mean, I liked it when it came out. I thought it was pretty good when it came out. I can see why people don't like it. I might play it again at some point. I should stream it. I've not finished Twin Snakes in about 20 years.
There are only 18 hours left until their
I remember my
deadline.
friend lending me
You've
it.
got to hurry.
I don't have it myself though. It's too expensive. If you try and buy Twin Snakes now, it's like, I swear it's in the hundreds.
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us
early
as our
30s.
visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system.
I mean, people complain about the
Contact
cutscenes
her
in
if you
Twin
have any
Snakes,
questions
but
about either
I mean,
of them.
there's a lot in the later Metal Gear games that's just as ridiculous. Like, most of the stuff in MGS4 is as ridiculous as some of the stuff in Twin Snakes, right? Don't you think?
I just didn't expect a world
Especially the stuff with Raiden.
military technology to be so.
Hello, Raycon Got Lost 64.
You're
Nice
just
to see you.
flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
People love Peace Walker.
But,
I have finished Peace Walker. I got it in the
You're very frank for a trained killer.
not on the PSP when it was on the what was the HD collection on PS3.
I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend.
It's not my favorite.
But first, let
honestly.
me explain about your Soliton radar system.
I love MGS2. It's great.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake.
I didn't like it too much when it came out, but as it goes on, I like it more.
Represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and
The
vision.
MGS4 was in the distant future of like 2014, I think, the game set, which is quite funny to think
I want
about.
you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever
I think I would enjoy Peace Walker more if I played the multiplayer of it, but I never had it on PSP, and I didn't know anyone else with it.
Snake, your radar
I would
isn't
love to try
affected by
the
weather,
multiplayer of Peace
but if
Walker.
you're discovered by
Honestly.
an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology.
Yeah, I'd like to see it on
You
PC.
won't
I
be
mean,
able to use it
I
in
imagine
an
Peace
area
Walker will
with
come out with
strong
the
harmonic
second Master
resonance,
Collection.
So be careful.
I imagine the second Master Collection is going to be MGS4, Peace Walker, and 5, right?
Got it.
I would
I'll call if
assume.
I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data.
I just want all these games on Steam. That would be great. I want the old Resident Evils on Steam, and I want every Metal Gear game on Steam.
It's a dedicated frequency for
I can't see Rising being in the collection because it's not made by Konami, right? It's made by Platinum. I mean, they might do it. I don't know. They should put Ghost Babel in the Master Collection as well.
Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away.
Babel.
Yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my
Well,
stomach.
thanks for coming in today, guys. Like I say, this is my first ever stream, so it's gonna be a bit rough, but we'll see what happens. Oh, me too, Logan. Yeah, I prefer Solid Snake to Big Boss every day of the week, honestly.
It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy. I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Pineapples. When I was a kid, I didn't understand that. I never played Snake Eater on the 3DS. Is it a lot different? Is it way different to the normal version? I don't even know. What was the 3D on it like, I wonder? Yeah, a lot of people like Big Boss more than Solid Snake, and I understand why.
I can't see it from here.
Not too different? Okay.
I'll let you decide the best COA.
I love MGS4. A lot of people don't like MGS4 because they think it's like a movie, like it's a cutscene simulator, but I mean, when that game came out, it was mind-blowing. I love the multiplayer as well, the Metal Gear Online. It was cool. Sorry, I should be focusing on the game. Crouch walking big, yeah. What difficulty is this on? Normal, I think. Last chapter, MGS5. Wasn't it cut? I think. I'm not sure. Oops. Isn't there like evidence of the last chapter? But you can't actually play it. I'm not paying enough attention. Let's get this though. Let's get this SOCOM rather than the other SOCOM. This is gonna be difficult without the cones. The sight cones from the enemies. Can I get the goggles now? I think I can, right? Yeah, I can.
A surveillance camera?
This is like playing on extreme, but I've got a map.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Yeah, I'm very torn when it comes to MGS5, because I know people really like MGS5, but when it came out, I was so disappointed, honestly.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
But it's got great gameplay. It plays really well.
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
I think I played MGS5 once, the whole way through, and I've never gone back to it.
I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about
Hello,
survival
Ratchet
in a
302.
harsh
What's up?
environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.
I loved Ground Zeroes. I think I've got more fun out of Ground Zeroes than I did Phantom Pain. Hello, Water X. I loved Siphon Filter, the first one, with the long-range taser That was the best. That was one of the best weapons in games ever. I swear.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start
I hope if they do make more
spraying
Metal Gear games beyond the remake of 3, that they do use David Hayter rather than Kiefer Sutherland to do the voice.
Also, keep
I know
your
it's a
eye
different
on that
character.
woman
I know
in the
it's technically a
Get
different character,
careless
but
now.
still, it's.
Woman in the cell.
I don't think Kiefer really cared, or it didn't seem like he
cell.
cared.
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll get MGS6.
Say he's using stealth too.
Stealth.
Ground Zero's got a lot out of that one area. The whole
Anyway,
game was
I want you
just
to
one
increase the
little
security
place,
detail on
right?
the
They got
chief.
so much out of that. It was good. I liked Ground Zeroes. Why is this glitching out? Can you see that? That's strange. Yeah, I do love MGS4. I thought MGS4... people have complaints about MGS4, but I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, Ground Zeroes when it came out was fairly expensive, I think. I don't think I paid full price for it. For what it was, maybe it should have been a bit cheaper than that. To me, $35 sounds like a lot for what it was, right? Where's the card? There. You know, someone was telling me about the MGS1 graphic novel the other day, and they were saying that when you fight Rex and Grey Fox helps you, like, and Snake's about to blast him with the stinger, he just kills him. Like, Snake just blasts him with the stinger in the comic. Where in this game, it's like, no, I can't do it, it's impossible. Said. I love the the Ground Zeroes mission where it does the whole flashback to this game. I think that was cool. I don't know why it's glitching like this above my screen. That's really weird. It's never done that before. Only when I've started streaming it's done that. Raiden versus Ocelot. That'd be funny. It's a graphic novel exclusive. Oh, sorry, let's see Meryl, I forgot. Where is she? Yeah.
Is that a woman?
Fully clothed. Sorry guys. I'll have to look at the graphic novels. I'd be curious to see Ocelot versus Raiden.
Who's that?
Do people still play the MGS5 online? The multiplayer?
DARPA chief, Donald Anderson.
Not the base thing, the deathmatch modes.
Saved me, huh?
Do people still even play that? Do they? Really?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your
I didn't think was it more
worthless
as interesting as the MGS4 version.
Really? It's true.
Really? Okay.
You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
blood. Slow down. Don't worry. First,
Yeah,
I want some
MGO3, the one
information
with Phantom
about the
Pain.
terrorists.
The terrorists?
I know you can't play MGO2 and MGO1 anymore, although I think people emulate MGO2
Terrorists are
on
threatening the
PC,
White
I think.
House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Right, okay, okay.
Is it possible?
I didn't play much MGO3, but I played a lot of MGO2.
Could launch a nuke.
How did they plan
Some of the modes in that were pretty fun.
I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
Yeah,
Weapon
that makes
with
sense.
The ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear.
Do you know, someone was saying, oh, we should make a short about the toilet paper in the DARPA chief's room, because the DARPA chief has toilet paper and Meryl doesn't have toilet paper, and it's like,
Metal Gear.
okay,
It can't
what,
be.
what is that relevant? Is that like a interesting fact? I don't think it is.
Black projects. How did you know that?
3DS online machine, yeah, and the Wii U, right,
So
as
that's
well.
the
I
reason
think
you were here at this disposal
I'm one of the only
site?
people in the world that had a Wii U.
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I love the Wii U. I
heard
thought it was
the Metal
great,
Gear
but nobody else
project
did.
was Scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution.
Exactly, Water Eggs.
Rex has
But it's like,
fallen
oh,
into the
Meryl
hands
doesn't
of
have any toilet
terrorists.
paper. What does that mean? Is there any
Rex.
secret hidden meaning behind that?
Metal Gear Rex.
I don't think so.
The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished
All taken care by the
what
modding
they plan to
community.
use with Rex. These guys are pros.
Johnny
They're
probably.
all
Yeah, Johnny's probably stolen it. Yeah, that's good. It's a good point.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Does anyone remember the demo
I
of this?
thought that all nuclear
It would
warheads
end
were
when the
equipped
heart
with safety
attack
measures.
happens.
Some
The
kind
Fox
of
die attack
detonation
happens.
code that you have to input.
You would get up to this point and that would be it.
You mean
And then you'd have to wait for the full game.
Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords.
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds.
If anyone has shorts ideas, by the way, let me know.
Psycho Mantis.
I'm always open to other people's ideas.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
But I'm glad people like the videos.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's.
I played that demo to death. It may be one of the most played demos I've ever
Find
had.
out Baker's password.
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime.
I'll do an MGS2 stream. Yeah,
There is a
at some
way
point.
to stop the launch.
What?
I need to get more MGS2 videos out first.
They were designed by ArmsTech.
The remake of MGS3. I'll probably play it.
You can just insert the card keys and engage the
I'm like
safety
everyone
lock.
else, like a bit skeptical about modern Konami and non-Kojima involvement and things like that.
Stop the launch.
No Kojima. It's not Kojima Productions making it. It's, you know, it's internal Konami team.
Where are the keys?
I mean, it looks pretty good from what I've seen. And they're not like recasting
You need
people
3
or anything
card
like that.
keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
It's out this year, right? Or is it next year? MGS3
Card
remake.
keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Or have they said? I don't know. I'm not sure what they've
Somewhere
said.
in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement.
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
They
do an
cemented
MGS2
some of the
stream.
entrances, but didn't have
I need
enough time
to
paint
I
them.
need to be more familiar with
Why
MGS2
don't
if I'm gonna
you
make
put the
videos about it
areas where the walls
than I
are
am.
different color?
Well, there will be an MGS2 video coming out in about 20 minutes.
Take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical.
Hello, Rick Gonzalez. How's it going?
Personal area network, huh?
I love MGS2.
Transmits
Honestly,
data
like
using
I remember
results in your body
that game coming out
transmission
and it was like, oh, this is the next generation of games.
As you approach the door,
Going from PS1 to PS2, because I think the trailers for MGS2 came out before the PS2 came out, and it just looked incredible. Like, it just looked insane how much detail was in MGS2 when it came out.
You haven't heard any other way.
Pretty much a faithful remake of the OG game, not for nostalgia, but for the fandom. I mean, it does look very one-to-one from what I've seen. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll modernize it slightly, because some of the controls in MGS3 are a bit funny, depending on which version you play.
What about the Pentagon?
Pentagon. What is it?
Like sneaking with the D-pad and things like that. I'm sure they'll change that.
Hey, what happened?
Hello, Lord Beloved. How's it going? Is it the Unreal Engine? I didn't realize. It's not the Fox engine then. So you know more than I do about this. Also, it was recreated into Unreal Engine from Ground Zero. Right, okay. Do you know what? The Fox engine was so nice. I'm surprised they don't want to use it. What system was on PS2? Walter X.
I don't know.
Well, it's been on a few. But I played on PS2 when it came out. I've still got it on my shelf, the PS2 version.
Something from me? Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand.
It came with an extra disc with extras on, like a behind the
You
scenes.
need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file. You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file? I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Yeah, the demo would have ended by now. So you go back to the start. See, look, the DARPA chief has a toilet roll, but Meryl doesn't. Do you think that's worthy of a short? Should it be like, did you know in Metal Gear Solid, if you go to the DARPA chief's room, he has a toilet paper, but for some reason Meryl has none? This is unfair. They want extreme realism, but I really wish they don't get over there. Driving realism. Also pre-order. Is there a pre-order exclusive? I never pre-order anything. Honestly. I hope it's not too realistic. I mean, Metal Gear's always been a bit silly, right? It's always been a bit dumb. Sons of Liberty was MGS2, and Twin Snakes is a remake of one that was on the GameCube.
Bastard.
And it's never been... Twin Snake... I don't think... To my knowledge, Twin Snakes has never been re-released.
Don't move.
Is this the first
Yeah,
time
it uses MGS2's engine. It was by Silicon Knights. It wasn't by Konami, I think.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of
It's
them,
been so
are
long
you?
since I've sat here and watched the cutscenes in this game.
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Bombs. Wait, no, it's not bombs. Bombs is next. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it, but my controller keeps disconnecting. Get ready for some wiggle. Some wiggling.
Thanks for the help.
Hello, Fish Nuke. How's it going?
Wait! Who are you?
Yeah, exactly. Logan. It's funny that they felt the need to make an MGS1 remake. 'Cause, I mean, how many years was that after the original? Not very many.
I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
It's like thinking about the original Resident Evil and the remake of Resident Evil. They're only like, maybe 5-6 years apart from each other. And imagine that now in the games industry. 3 years, yeah. It's something around that time, yeah. It's crazy to think about. Yeah, well, MGS4 definitely had a lot of cutscenes, for sure. It's part of the charm. It's part of the charm of MGS4 that it's like a movie, right? You get like 5 seconds of gameplay and then you get a 2-hour cutscene.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis.
I think MGS4 had pretty good gameplay. It felt good to play at the time. What's your opinion on Raiden?
Mantis.
He's okay. I prefer Snake, obviously, but yeah, Raiden's alright. Everyone hated him 20 years ago, but now everyone seems to love him because he's very what's the word? There's a lot of memes about MGS Rising, right? Oh no, sorry, Meryl has 2 toilet papers. I've got my facts completely wrong. So Meryl has 2 and the Dark Chief has 1. What does this mean? Is this something to do with his disguise? Maybe. Did any of MGS games force you to unplug a controller at the fight for... I don't think so. Johnny gifted her, maybe. Or maybe Decoy Octopus just needs the bathroom more often. Avengers just yeah, you're right, Logan. Exactly. C4. Yeah? Until about last year, I didn't even know these extra rooms were here. Like, obviously there's an extra room here. Like, I just didn't realize at all. It's a bit obvious for a short, right? Maybe. Is there one over here as well? I can't remember. Yeah. Also, I remember someone in the comments saying, I can't believe you can stick C4 to the wall if you press against the wall. Like, there's so many little things that people don't know. I mean, people didn't like MGS2 that much back in the day when it came out. They thought it was... I mean, it was... They didn't like the ending, right? It was kind of a revolutionary game, but people didn't like the way the story went. But people look at it now and they're like, oh, this is one of the best games ever made. I want more Solidus. I want them to make like a Solidus game. I think that'd be cool. Although I know the voice actor is not around anymore. Let's have a look at Baker. There he is. Just chilling. But you can't see Ocelot. I was hoping you could see Ocelot, but you can't see Ocelot. Just who felt like Metal Gear Solid the sequel. Nothing special about it. Not a great sequel, but is a sequel until you get the dopamine dose of slashing your enemies. I think there's a lot more in MGS2 going on than maybe at first glance you realize. I think MGS2 is good.
I'm here to save you.
I think maybe the big shell is a bit of a it's not the best setting ever. It's not as good as Shadow Moses, and Dead Cell isn't as interesting as Foxhound, right?
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking.
All of the big shell kind of looks the same. I think that's the problem the big shell has.
Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly, Logan. But Solidus is really cool. Like, I really wish they would do more with Solidus. This sort of, they don't really mention Solidus much in 4. He's there obviously, but he's not a big story element anymore.
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's single action army.
Luminal, yes, yeah.
6 bullets, more than
I see what you
enough
mean.
to kill
Yeah.
anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call
It's funny that they brought Vamp back for 4. Like, I didn't think they would bring any characters back when they made 4. But of all the characters you choose Vamp, it's kind of strange.
Draw.
Let me concentrate a second on this.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber.
That's my preference. There we go, and that's how you beat Ocelot.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since
My game's
I had such
glitching. I don't know. It's very weird.
I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Feels like the game glitches with the streaming setup. I'm not sure what's going on. What's the idea of Pliskin 2 bad he can't replace the original Solid Snake Rip Legend? Died back in Shadow Moses. Yeah. I love that joke in the Pliskin video I did. I love that everyone's in on the joke. It's great.
Who are you?
Oh, Fish Nuke. Johnny. Yeah, Johnny. I mean, making Johnny like a main character rather than just like a comedy side character is an interesting choice that a lot of people don't like. People have a real problem with how Meryl ends up in 4. Or it seems like people have an issue with it.
Who the hell?
Are you ready for some muff conversations with President
Can you
Baker?
talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no
Yeah,
time.
I don't know why they did that to Snake and MGS4 in some ways. Like,
What?
maybe Kojima just... I mean, they always used to say that Kojima was like, oh, I don't want to make a new Metal Gear game, so I need to make Snake ill and sick, so, like, there won't be another one. Because he really goes through a lot in MGS4, right?
Implants in my brain.
Surgical implants.
You're right, Fishnuke, I agree. I agree, honestly. I would like to see remakes of the old Metal Gear games with Solid Snake. I want more Solid Snake, basically, is my ultimate goal, rather than Big Boss. Hello, Russian name I can't pronounce, I'm sorry.
In that case, how did they get your
How's it going?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
But then MGS5 came out, right? And then everything that happened after that happened.
Now his was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? That can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
I'd rather that Kami remake the first 2 Metal Gear games in MGS1's engine. What, this engine? You want this engine? They wanted to do them like a PS1 game? That'd be funny.
He had a heart attack or something.
This is on PC, Nelson.
Oh, don't be a fool.
Is it not Russian? Is it Ukrainian?
Terrorists have both codes now.
Or Cyrillic?
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman?
What's part of remaking the OG games is that MG3 Delta needs to do good first.
Male soldier.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
joined up as a new recruit.
if it does well, which I imagine it will do well because everyone loves MGS3, they'll consider.
Could that be the Colonel's
I mean, everyone says they should remake MGS1. I just worry that it'll be like, you know, too modern a game. It won't get the soul of the game correct, you know.
But how did you know she escaped?
Twin Snakes messed up, so I agree with you. Yeah. It's funny, you say to me, everyone says, oh, MGS, I get a lot of comments on the videos like, oh, I wish they would remake MGS1, and people are not aware that Twin Snakes exists, and I always want to say, you know Twin Snakes exists, right? But I never do, because I don't want to direct people towards Twin Snakes. They did promise more remakes after Delta. Did they? Did they actually promise that?
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me.
Also, when MGS2 released in November 2001, wasn't it very popular? It was very popular, but people just didn't like the twist of having to play as Raiden. That's what people hated.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering.
That's not the code, Fish Nuke. I can promise you that.
Figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching. It's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is
I know these
Emmerich?
codes fairly well off the top of my head. You can't trick me.
Nuclear warhead storage building.
Yeah, Logan's correct.
That's where he worked.
9-6 is meleeing.
Why Metal
Yes.
Gear? The nuclear
Well done,
age
Fish
ended
Nuke.
with
You
the
got it.
turn of the millennium.
You didn't need to look on the back of your CD case, right?
The nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
It was, but they were disappointed. But it had quite the twists. Yeah, it did. I liked MGS2 when it came out. Even I was kind of sad that I wasn't playing as Snake. This was like the base version of MGS2, not the version that came later. Is it Substance that came later, where you could play a bit more Snake?
Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just
Like I said, the code was on the case. Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, yes.
People thought Snake was a terrorist and he was double crossing. I mean, that's part of the story, right? But people wanted to play more Snake. People like Snake. That's what it was. Muff. One day I'm gonna do a video on Muff.
There's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials.
Substance is a better version of MGS2. Yeah, you're right. The Substance is the one with the skateboarding, right? It's funny that they don't include the skateboarding when they re-release it.
In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear
They should
material.
re-release it with the
Scientists are
skateboarding.
making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a
14112, isn't that Otacon?
complete nuclear disarmament.
I think Meryl is 140.15.
To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
I'm getting my codec numbers mixed up now. 14112 is... Yeah. Who's 14112? I'm sure that's somebody.
You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers.
Maybe it's an MGS2 codec, 14112?
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to
Do you believe that
produce the Air
Konami
Force's
will
next
release
line of fighter
Master?
jet?
Yeah, I think they've already said they're going to
Metal
make
Gear System was
the
our last
second
ace in the
volume,
hole.
right?
That's why we pushed
And
to have
I think
Metal
it'll
Gear
be
developed as a black
for
project.
Peace Walker and
Secret projects
and
being pulled by the Pentagon's
5.
budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get
Rose
a great
perhaps.
lead time on your weapons
Isn't Roses
production.
just mailings? I cannot remember MGS2's codecs off the top of my head. They should have kept Snake the only protagonist of Metal Gear series. Which Snake? You mean Solid Snake, or do you mean Big Boss as well?
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
Does Rose have a separate codec for just talking to her, or is it all in the saving? I think it's all in saving, right?
Respectable grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here.
main
Yeah,
hard
Solid
drive
Snake.
was destroyed by gunfire.
I mean, I love Solid Snake. I like Big Boss, but I love Solid Snake.
Kind of data.
All the
How about a
data
Liquid
collected
Snake
from
game?
this exercise.
How about a Solidus game?
Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac.
This is where we are right now, the second floor
torturing me.
basement.
They don't know
Zypher,
this exists.
Zyph XR.
Make sure you report
How's it going?
this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security.
I had this idea that
doors.
what if once you reach the plan chapter, you could play as either Raiden or Snake.
No, you go on without me.
I think.
They got my password.
See,
They
the
don't want
version of
anything else
MGS2 in
from
the
me.
Master Collection has like Snake Tails,
Who or what
where you
was
can
that
play as
ninja
Snake
thing? It looked
in the
like a
tank
new
in the plant.
That was Foxhound's
This bonus I want to bash my head against the wall the second I attempted to listen to the full story. I mean, it was at this point when MGS1 came out, it was pretty. The story was pretty
You know him.
clear to me, but it's definitely got more complicated. I mean, I think MGS5 complicates a lot of things.
He knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop.
It would have been better waiting for MGS Delta. I hope Delta's good. What do we have a release date for Delta? I'm not even sure.
What?
Snake
Doesn't
Tails
Metal
doesn't count.
Gear
Is it
use
not?
currently
Okay,
existing
all right.
technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but
I'll probably stream Delta if I keep streaming. Yeah, MGS5 is supposed to be complicated. Yeah.
those Pentagon
Well,
bastards.
we'll see.
So, they
Hello,
have
it's Solitude
weapons.
Retro Games. How's it going?
Get it?
What are you talking
Nice to see you
about?
today.
They're just using you for.
No release date. Okay. I keep mixing up the release date for Delta and the Silent Hill 2 remake. That's out this year, I think. I think that's out like Halloween. Silent Hill 2 remake. It's funny that Konami are making games again. Actively. Although saying that, Konami's not making it, right? It's a different team. VHS cassette. Wow, that's old school.
Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
I never recorded my games
It
onto
looked like another
VHS.
heart attack, but
Some kind of poison?
well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake,
I agree,
there's a lot
Zypher. I
of
said that
electrical
earlier.
interference coming from there.
They made this
It
really
should be
nice
okay
engine
if
and
you
they
do
used it,
burst
what,
transmission
like
us, but
once,
normal
twice?
transmission is probably
If you
impossible.
count Ground Zero as a
Try moving
separate
away
game.
from that area.
Snake.
I think the Pro
get a hold of
Evolution
yourself.
soccer games use it,
Naomi,
the Fox
What the
engine,
hell was that ninja thing?
but that's about it.
A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Because how many lore analysis videos have you watched until you have fully understood the storyline? I mean, I've grown up with these games. But yeah, I mean, if there's an interesting video, I'll watch it. I mean, I don't fully comprehend the story. Myself. I think I have a pretty good grasp of it. I'm not the best Metal Gear player in the world. I don't claim to be. I've only watched 2 for MGS5 and 4 since I didn't used to on 4. Yeah, 4's kind of stuck on a PS3. That's the issue with 4. Which is why the Master Collection will hopefully have 4 on it. I think it will. I really want to see more info about new Silent Hill games, not just the remake. Yeah. Although it's Silent Hill that's not made by Team Silent, so is it going to be as good? Is the million-dollar question. This is really glitchy. I don't know why. I already have this. There's only one guard here. No, there's 2. That's a problem. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. 1. Get ready for the massive coda call with Meryl. Is it 140 or 141? Let's find out. Yeah.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the
I don't see a
prison?
remake of MGS4 happening anytime soon. That game still looks pretty good.
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle
Even
of
if it
this
is stuck on a
whole mess.
PS4.
You came
Or
by
3,
yourself?
sorry.
You
PS3.
think you're some kind of one-man army?
I agree. I think they
I
will
don't
port it
need
outside of
lectures.
PS3.
You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My
PS3s are
name's
hard
not
to work
important.
with.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
These Resident Evil remakes are not
That's what
doing
some
it for me.
people
I
call
prefer the
me.
original Resident Evil 4.
Legendary Solid Snake?
You? I've made a few videos on Resident Evil. I made one on the cuts of Resident Evil 2,
But I knew you
and I was
were.
surprised how many people don't like Resident Evil 2 Remake.
My
I thought
eyes.
Resident Evil 2 Remake was
They're not
pretty decent.
soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookie
I think
eyes,
Resident Evil
right?
3 Remake's garbage. I think it's terrible.
Compassionate
But
eyes.
Resident Evil 2 Remake I thought was
Oh, just
pretty good.
What I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry,
Original
you'll
Resident
land
Evil 4.
back on
I
me
played a
once
lot
you
of the
get
original
here.
Resident Evil 4.
Reality is no match
It was
for the
faithful.
legend, I'm
It was
afraid.
Oh, I don't believe
I thought it
that.
was faithful enough, and
Why
it
did you look
changed
so
enough
surprised when you
where
saw
it
my
still felt like
face?
Resident Evil 2.
Because you look just
But
like
people,
him.
there's a lot of people that don't like
Terrorist
Resident Evil 2
leader, you
Remake.
Snake.
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first, I want some information. You
Yeah,
were
I
involved
thought
in
it
this
had new
exercise
decent
from the
content as
beginning.
well.
What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry.
They,
I was
again, they
captured along with
changed
President
enough
Baker
that it
right
still
after the
felt
terrorist attack.
like
That's okay.
it was
What is this
telling
place?
the same
I
story.
don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal
I think Silent Hill
facility.
Origins is an alright game, and I generally
Boy,
love
oh
Silent
boy,
Hill
it's
Shattered
just
Memories,
like
so I don't
that.
really bother
Nobody told you
about the
anything,
developers.
did they? Okay.
I never played
You
Silent
see,
Hill
this
Origins.
place
I know
isn't really for
Shattered Memories is
disposing
quite good. It was on the
weapons.
Wii, right?
This base is owned and
A lot of weird
operated
stuff
by
in
a
Shattered
dummy
Memories.
corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Exactly how I remember. Yeah,
The development
it's
of
like the Resident Evil
Metal
1
Gear.
remake. Like it's
Colonel.
that.
Foxhound and
If
the
you
Next
want to
Generation
have a
Special Forces
template
were
for making a
called here for
perfect
the test
remake, the
launching
Resident
of
Evil
a dummy
1 remake I would say
nuclear
is it. That game
Why
is
Foxhound?
perfect.
Because they're a special ops group used to handling
Top 5
top
game
secret
for me.
missions.
Resident Evil 1.
They
Resident Evil 1
figured they
remake.
could help keep it all hush hush.
Resident Evil 3
we must
remake,
have fired
too short.
nuclear
I like
warheads
Resident Evil 2 remake, but
before.
original 2 and 3 are
Why
way
just
better.
this
I
time?
agree. I would still
I heard
prefer
it
to
was
play the
because
originals
this
over
was
the
to be a final
remakes.
test before the formal
I
adoption
liked
of the
Resident Evil 2
Metal Gear
remake. I
program.
didn't like Resident
That's
Evil 3
what I heard.
remake. It is far too short.
Sounds kind of fishy.
I think they wanted to
So
push
what do you
people
think
into the
the
multiplayer
terrorists
thing,
want?
whatever it was called, Resistance,
Sorry,
Resident Evil
I'm not
Resistance.
sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation.
Yeah, I'll take
code
the originals
override
over.
keys, right?
Do you believe that
That's
Delta will
Amazing
revive the
you were
Metal
able
Gear
to keep
community at
him
long
from the
last?
guards.
Well,
I mean, as
women
someone
have
that makes
more
Metal
hiding
Gear
places than men.
related
Anyway,
content,
you met Baker, huh?
I think the
How's
Metal
it
Gear
holding up?
community is as strong as ever.
He's dead.
There was MGS
What?
Con recently
Heart
that I'm
attack.
not involved
Same
with,
as
but
the DARPA
I know
chief.
that people put
The
that
chief
on,
died from
and a lot of
heart
people show up to it.
attack, too?
Yeah.
They got it. Yeah, they screwed Nemesis. They
No,
totally ruined
not
his
that I
design.
heard of.
I agree.
Well, don't
I
believe in
completely agree.
coincidences. Something
Which is
funny's
sad
going
because
on.
Nemesis is iconic.
Sounds like it, but I have no
He just looks
idea what.
stupid. He looked
Me neither.
ridiculous in that game.
Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead
Second floor
storage
basement.
building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's
You
where
said
his
the thing.
lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the
but
detonation
it's cool
code in
streaming.
time,
I
need to
appreciate
ask
everyone
how
showing
to
up.
Destroy Metal Gear.
You
Like I say, I've
plan to
never-
take that
never
down
streamed
by
ever.
yourself, Snake?
I'm sure my brother
Be
will
the first
want to stream
time.
at some point as well.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor
The
is
thing
being
that scares
held?
me the most about Delta
There's
is
a
the models of
cargo
the
door on the
characters.
first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security
Which models
level
have they
of the
shown?
door
I don't
there?
remember. They've shown the
Fine,
boss. I know that.
but
She
it's
looks
okay.
a bit
I've
different.
got a level 5 car.
There's Snake,
Well,
obviously.
I've got to go save the doctor.
Original
You should
2 had
go.
battle mode
I'm
on
going
3
with
mercenary
you.
mode.
No
Battle mode was
way.
only on the
You're
dual
still
shock
too
version
green.
of the
I want
2,
you to
right?
hide
It wasn't in the
somewhere.
original
I'm not
release.
green.
But it's very
Oh,
good, the
yes, you
battle mode.
are.
I think Snake looks good.
You pause for just
I
one
can't
second
remember which
in
other
front of
models they've
enemy
shown.
and
Have they
it's
shown
all
Eva
over.
or
Good
Ocelot
luck
yet?
doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Yeah, I mean they've got time to change these things if there's enough of an internet backlash against these things, right? They can still change them.
I always dreamed about being
Major Zero looks favored. Is Zero? Have they shown Zero on the Delta?
And body for the one day.
I haven't seen Zero.
See some real action. And now.
So what now? You want to quit?
Really? Okay, I'll have to look. I've not seen that. Is Paramedic
Meryl,
and Sigan the rest of the
everybody feels
Kodak
sick
people?
The first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier. The
I
more you
clearly
do
was
it.
not paying attention if it was in the trailer then.
All of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
Okay, they kept all the original voice. I agree. Yeah, I think it would be a lot worse if they changed the voice actors.
Combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to
I think
thin
people
out.
have an attachment to
Just
these
take
people,
it easy.
right? Especially Snake.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
Is that a short suggestion,
If I
Logan?
get out of here alive,
Did you know that
I'll think
Sigan is the
about
Dark
that.
Chief? I'm sure I'll get lots of interesting
Let me try
comments
to
if I
say
made that
this
short.
another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a
Sigan
real
is the Dark
bastard.
Chief, but the Dark Chief is
Just
actually
like my
Deco
uncle
Octopus.
said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like
Snake
you
3
were right.
Nano mode was great. Yeah,
Okay, Snake.
Save on the cell.
I'll be a
Unload.
good girl.
Yeah,
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code
talking about the one who
override.
died before.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
listen,
I know.
I know this area better than you.
Did you know
Call
that
me if
Mr.
you have any
Director?
questions.
Mr.
Be
Director? What do you mean, Mr.
careful, okay?
Director?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Guards. Suppressor, that'd be useful. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, in the 3, right? Okay. I get you. It's above it. I see. Now we need to kill some time. I remember once trying to explain the Metal Gear storyline to my friend with another friend, and we just burst out laughing at, like, trying to explain that the Dark Chief isn't the Dark Chief, it's actually another guy,
Where are you?
but the Dark Chief is secretly this other person that just happens to be, like, a patriot, which is it's so many layers of, like, complexity on this one character, and
You walk.
What does that mean?
we were just in
nothing.
tears laughing.
Listen, Snake. The cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals.
I hate
You're
tank
gonna
fight.
get yourself killed.
It can be a bit awkward
there.
sometimes. If you hit the tracks, it makes it easier with a C4. Or just take the tracks out however you can. I should go get the thermal goggles. That's what I should do. Wait, no, I've got them, right? Yeah. Stupid. Got grenades? No. I did not pick up grenades. I hope there's grenades in here, because I didn't pick up grenades. Let's not die to these lasers. You can just crawl. I made a video about it. I've got the cigarettes, but why? I've got the thermal goggles, which are better cigarettes. Is the grenades around here? I don't remember. I assume there is. I mean, how would you kill him if you didn't have any grenades, right? Hello, James. Oh, that's loud.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
If you want to, sure. It's a bit of a amateur stream, but yeah, go for it.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
Actually, something funny happened to me when I first played MGS3. It's the fact that I actually was never able to use cover boxes due to the fact that I was always crawling. What, all the time? Like, the entire time you played, you were crawling the whole time? Not healthy. Yeah. Chef. I don't have any C4. Great. Why were you crawling all the time? Like, surely you just... Yeah, the health... You can see the health bars are screwed up. I don't know what's going on. You can't see the tank's health. That's interesting. Oh, camouflage. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's just do it. Oh, hit its tracks there. That was a good throw. I mean, how useful are the boxes in MGS3? I can't remember really using the box in MGS3 that much.
Yeah, you like this.
It's terrible, bro. It's not bad. Sorry, I don't know why the health bars are not loading or not showing up. It's very weird. How many boxes are in MGS3? Is there only one?
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
5. Really? Okay. I know there's a lot in MGS2. I just couldn't remember in MGS3. There's like 4 or 5 in MGS2.
I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
Okay.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Why is it glitching out?
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people.
You see that? You see that glitching?
Snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now.
It's something to do with streaming the game.
Next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
Do you hope for new releases for Metal Gear? They have the open world.
Yes.
No, Fish Nuke. I would prefer a game like this where it's what's the word? Linear. I'm not super into open world games, honestly. You cannot fast travel MGS3 with boxes. Don't think so. I'm not sure. Is it? I think it's only this game where you can fast travel with a box, right? Can you? Okay. I don't know MGS3 as well as I know this game, obviously. can in MGS5.
Be careful.
I need to play more MGS3.
Use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads? Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
Of the first 3 games, MGS3 is the one I know the least well.
Said, totally careless. They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on
Is it a lot better here, James?
But this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I
Does it sound like the videos
Her
here?
frequency is 141.52.
All of the
Just
warheads
climb
in
the
those
Jeep
boxes
and
have their
hide inside.
detonation
Wait for a
mechanisms
guard,
removed, so
and you are
there's no
there.
fear of
Okay.
them exploding. But if the warheads are
Climb the
broken,
Jeep,
they
hide
might
inside.
leak plutonium, and that would be
Okay,
a serious
in the
problem.
box, right?
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Oh god, he's going to see me if I'm not careful. Where do I go? Sorry. It's really weird not being able to see the cones. I'll screw this up. I'm eating rations. It's gonna get over. See, the old Metal Gear games, I haven't played them. I mean, they're just before my time, right? I mean, I've got them on the Master Collection. It's on there. Yeah. Should we throw him off? Let's throw him off. Oh, missed. Oh god. Does he patrol back? I assume he does. First floor, first floor. We don't have to look at anyone's butts just yet. Soon, but not yet. We're not at Psycho Mantis yet. No, don't see it. You know, not having the cones makes this game a lot harder. That's why I didn't play extreme mode. Where are you going? Oh. Yes, you can hide under the desk. You can also do a glitch to make Meryl stand on the middle desk, but I don't know how to do it. Come on, leave me alone. I'm playing just one in Dug Station while watching the stream. So you're doubling up on your Metal Gear Solid, that's great. Dug Station's incredible. It's so good. You peeing? Yes, you are. It's funny, the guards have different peeing rotations. Like, the first guard will go in the third urinal, but the second one will only go to the first one. It's short worthy, but like, do I want to make a shot about people peeing? I'm not sure if YouTube will like that. Did I get a Nikita? Yeah. What did Konami? Oh, it's too deep. It's hidden Kojima meaning. There he is. There's Otacon, our friend. That guard was Tadashi, yeah. In disguise. Deco Octopus took his disguise, so he took a guard.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified.
That's
First,
true.
destroy
Yeah.
the high voltage switch.
There's hidden secrets in the toilet paper.
But how?
Throughout the entire
I can't
game.
reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby? Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
If you don't talk to Deep Throat when you're by the tank, he has the intro cutscene there instead. Craziest Kojima name ever, or at least which one do you think is? What do you mean, like character names, like Psycho Mantis? First try. Oh, I've done this so many times for videos, you've no idea. Like this. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Yeah, first try. It's easy. It's easy. You just keep straight and you'll be fine. They did so little with Grey Fox for a mystery they set up. It's like Solidus. Like, they should do a Grey Fox game. They should do a Solidus game, a Grey Fox game, and a Liquid Snake game. I think the craziest name is like Hot Cold Man. I think it's in Portable Ops, which I haven't played. There's a guy called Hot Cold Man, which I think's a bit ridiculous. Or is it Peace Walker? Which Metal Gear game is Hot Cold Man in?
It looks like they were cut by some type of
Watch me
blade.
screw up the ninja fight. I will screw it up royally.
It's a ghost.
Is it Grey with an A or an E? Peace Walker, okay. I thought it was Portable Ops. Why is that music backtrack so spooky and weird? I don't know. But if you listen carefully, the voices on the soundtrack say things. Secret things that probably I'll make a short about at some point. And there's this breathing guy here that I've made multiple videos about. Fat Man is a pretty weird name. But it sort of makes sense for who he is and what he does, right? To be fair, Man on Fire is a stupid name. I like Fat Man. People hate Fat Man. I don't mind Fat Man.
Who are you?
Man on Fire is a stupid name, I agree.
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
Today's video is about Fat Man, if you haven't seen it yet.
Ninja.
Came out 32 minutes ago, I don't know how well it's doing. I haven't looked yet.
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless.
George Bird.
I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle.
I'm sure I'll be doing well.
What
Hopefully.
do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day.
Which boss taunt is your favorite? What do you mean by boss taunt exactly?
What's with these guys?
I think that man is just so goofy compared to the other characters. Yeah, I mean he is. He rolls around on roller skates. Yeah. He is very goofy. 724 views in 32 minutes is insane. That's actually ridiculous. Yeah. That's great. When are you fighting a character and they keep talking? I mean, I love Liquid. Liquid Snake. Anything Liquid Snake says, I like. He just screams at you.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
I want more Liquid. They should do more Liquid stuff. I don't know how they would do it, but they should do more Liquid. I hate this fight. It's so boring. Yeah, nice shot! You better hurry. It's going to blow!
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Is that what you mean? He can crouch and he baits his jump attack. I screwed it up. I'm not good at this fight. Get up. Come on. Again, I don't know what's going on with the health bar. Maybe I'll have to get the Master Collection version. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, James. It's weird.
Hurry up and catch me. I'm here, Snake.
Okay. I sort of know where his health is. Anyway. Yeah, any Revengeance character has the best taunts, for sure. Oh yeah, true, you can just use thermals. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right. But you can sort of see him anyway, right? I know he gets extra mechanics on Extreme. When he goes to hide, he comes out a lot faster. And I think he stays invisible during this bit. Maybe he'll do 3 teleports on Extreme.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew.
I mean, we'll see. We'll have to wait, James. That's my strategy. Oh, wait. Now we can shoot him. can be dishonorable and just blast him with a FAMAS. Yeah, imagine wanting your revenge, or your long-awaited fight with someone who just runs on the spot in circles.
You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again.
I've played a lot of Metal Gear Solid. Logan. I will die occasionally. I will do something stupid, like the gas before.
What's happening?
If it was on hard or extreme, I'd be dying a lot more, I think.
Is it over?
Like I say, I just wanted to do a chill run of the game. Probably up to about, like Sniper Wolf. I don't really want to do the button mashing. Actually, I could just give up. I could just surrender. We could just let Meryl die, right? There's a lot of bad tracking around there as well.
Gray Fox.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Colonel,
European
that
Extreme.
ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before
No,
I
it's
joined
not.
Foxhound's
Extreme's
medical
just,
staff.
it's kind of just annoying.
They
You
were
take so
using a
much damage,
soldier
there's
for the
no
gene therapy experiments.
ammo or health things anywhere.
It happened right after
Bosses hit you really hard.
My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
Probably do a stream of it eventually, of Extreme.
Explosion in his lab
I think that'd be interesting, watching me get annoyed at how annoying it is. Certain bosses.
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of
Yeah,
Zanzibar.
you're right. It's more extreme, more tedious for sure.
Fox. But he was already dead.
Yes.
But there's some interesting stuff in Extreme, for sure.
They fitted him
I
with
beat
a
it
prototype
first try despite the
exoskeleton
36
and
times
kept
I
him
died to
drugged
both Liquid
for
and
4
Metal Gear
years while
Rex.
they
Yeah.
experimented on him
Rex
like
is
a
really
plaything.
annoying. Actually, Liquid is even more annoying because his
Today's genome
punch is
soldiers
like,
were born from
I
that
swear they hit
experiment.
like 3/4 of your health when he hits you.
They used him to
Or does he
test
just
all
one-shot
sorts of
you?
gene
Does he
therapy
kill you in one hit?
techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
I don't trust this one.
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
The chain
Are you
combo,
saying that
yeah.
he's just a mindless robot?
Suddenly if you give him a single kick, the chain
not
is broken.
sure, but he seems intent
I
on
tried to do
fighting
the
me
chain
to
combo
death.
thing on Liquid,
We'll meet
and I'm not
again.
very good at doing
I
it.
know it.
I know you can do it,
So you'll fight again.
where you just lock him in place, but it's
Until you
hard. It's
kill
quite
him?
hard to do.
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
I was gonna make a video on that, the chain combo in Liquid, but it was a lot harder to do than I expected it to be.
How long are you gonna stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone?
Five shots is pretty good.
Taku too?
It's not easy to hold.
on,
It's not
get
easy to
out.
just
We can't
keep on
stay here
doing because
forever.
I think you move forward slightly every time you punch.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
Press repeatedly at
You
the same
know
rhythm.
me?
Yeah, you do.
I heard about you.
It's very
now.
rhythmic the way you do it.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no.
It's
There's
funny how his
something that I've
name's
gotta
Christopher
do
Fritz.
first.
It's Christopher Randolph in the other games, right? I wonder why they
Well,
changed
at
his
least
name.
You're not one of them.
Huh. Are you
One extra
hurt?
press and it's over. Yeah, exactly. You've really got to
Okay.
practice.
I just
I
twisted
can't
my
do it.
ankle a little bit
I know
trying to
some
get
people can do
away.
it, but I can't do it.
That's all. It's nothing to worry about.
It
I
is
wanna ask
Christopher
you
Randolph,
something.
right? His voice
I need
actor?
information about Metal Gear.
I think.
Huh?
Not Fritz.
Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Hardcore has the best glow up
I
throughout the
already
games
know that
besides
Metal Gear
Raiden.
is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking death
It
mobile.
sounds like it by the sounds of Rising,
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
but you don't see him, do you,
Terrorists are
in
planning to
Rising?
use Metal Gear to
just
launch
hear,
a
you just
nuclear
hear
missile.
about him, you don't see
Telling
him.
me you didn't know.
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal
Which is
Gear's
because the cast didn't
TMD
know if the game was
missile
union
module?
sponsored.
Wrong.
Really? That's interesting. I
From
didn't know
the
that.
beginning, the purpose of this exercise
Because
was to test Metal
there's a
Gear's
bunch of
nuclear
voice actors in this game that don't have the same
using a dummy nuclear
the right
warhead.
name.
The terrorists
Like
are
Cam
just
Clark
continuing
on
the work
Liquid, I
you've
think he's
started.
No,
James
you're
something,
wrong.
and that's just not his
Directly
name.
From your boss, Baker.
No.
Otacon better than Huey. I mean, nobody likes
A
Huey
nuclear
Emmerich, right?
missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex
Is there a
with.
source for that
I
information,
only know it's
Logan? I'd
equipped
like
with
to
a
read about
Vulcan
that.
cannon,
It changed
a
because the cast
laser,
didn't know
and
if the
a
game was
railgun.
union sponsored. That's interesting. That'd be an interesting video. Said in the MGS wiki. Okay. Oh, I'll find it.
Railgun, you said.
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles.
The
You sure you're
railgun.
not forgetting something?
Remember this. This will be
True that Metal
important
Gear
later
has a
on
missile
in the
module
series.
back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
To be fair, that chapter in MGS4 where you go back to Shadow Moses is probably the best part of the whole game.
That's not all I think. If Metal Gear
Fighting
fired all
Rex
these
as
standard
Ray
nuclear missiles,
is,
then they should already have
I think
all
it's up there as one of the best
practical data
moments.
No.
I forgot the PSG one. I'm about to get the PSG one. I can't get it yet. I don't have the
Metal Gear's co-developer,
I
Rivermore
don't have the key.
National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using
You get it from
Nova
Meryl, I
and
think,
NIF
or
laser
Psycho Mantis.
nuclear fusion
Think it
testing
from Meryl.
equipment and supercomputers.
The worst part
So
is the
they developed
staircase.
a new type
Yeah.
of nuclear weapon
There's a
with
bit in the
VR
middle of this
testing,
game that's a bit tedious.
Yes,
Best
but
way to enter
you
Shadow
can't use
Moses.
virtual data on a battlefield. They would need
Yeah,
actual
I agree.
launch data.
It's cool. I really like that part of MGS4.
These are some of the supercomputers.
But it's just
If you
it's
link
pure
these, they
nostalgia,
can
mate. The
test
whole
everything in
the
a
whole
virtual
chapter.
environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So
I mean, it
this
literally
exercise
starts with
was
you
designed
dreaming
to
about
test the real
MGS1,
thing.
right?
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing...
Cast section. Okay.
Damn.
Thank you.
Damn. I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
Yeah, it starts with the music. You get a lot of funny calls. You see the surveillance camera dropping off the wall.
Grandfather was part
It's
of the
it's
Manhattan
total
Project.
nostalgia, mate. The whole chapter.
He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father? He was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb.
Also for a PS1 game, the animation has no rights to be this crunchy. Crunchy. That's an interesting way to describe animation.
3 generations of Emmerich men.
It's just a good game. I don't know what to tell you.
We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
It's just a very, very good game. How they pulled it
I
off
used
is
to
beyond
think that
me.
I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying.
I like how
Pull yourself
Otcon's glasses are
together.
like Morpheus's
Metal
glasses, like
Gear?
they're just attached to his
Where on
nose.
this base are they keeping it?
Solid really did have a good sense of history knowledge. Yeah.
Rex is in the underground maintenance base,
Where's that?
north of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override
Well, you can play it on
keys.
smoothly
We'll
on
link up
low-end
with her.
mobile devices.
We
Exactly how
can't override
Kojima
the
intended
launch.
to be.
We'll have
If
to
not checked.
destroy Rex.
Can you play Metal Gear on a phone emulated? I assume you can. I can't imagine it being very good though.
I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
The other day I went through and watched all your MGS Did You Know shorts. Good Thank you, Video Realities. I appreciate
Your
that.
brain.
I'm glad you enjoyed them.
Created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
There's a lot there. There's a lot of videos to go through, but I'm glad you like them.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact.
I try to make shorts that are interesting, that I would want to watch,
Okay.
rather than a lot of the garbage that you see on the shorts feed.
And keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
Let's call Meryl. Thank you for making the Fat Man fun, thanks. You're welcome. Have you watched it?
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
I haven't looked at it yet.
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened?
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something?
Fun
Wasn't
fact.
that some kind of music?
It's
What
definitely a
does she
fun
look
fact that Fat Man wears nail polish.
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
Wait, it's blasting 19.9K. Yeah, it's great.
A disguise?
She had
I knew
such a
that your
cute
voice
way of
sounded
walking.
familiar.
She kind of wiggles her behind.
Yeah, I'm the guy that makes those
Well, she's got a
those
very
shorts
cute
about this game. That's me.
Way of walking, huh?
I did that.
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone.
I found your channel recently too. I really like your
There's only
content.
one
You're pretty
place
good.
where we can be
Thank you.
sure she's by herself.
Thank you, Naoshi.
Where's that?
Don't be so
Naoshi?
tense.
Naoshi? Naoshi? Naoshi, right?
Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous.
You're a
Everyone
strange
else I've
snake.
saved
Get away
suddenly
from me.
dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention.
Otacon.
And Otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
Japan. I love Japanimation.
Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots.
If only we still called it Japanimation and not anime.
Still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese
So
anime.
for Psycho Mantis, I think we're going to do the statue strategy. So it's going to be a bit tedious, dying 3 times, 4 times. Anime is like the Zoomer word, Japanimation. Yeah.
You're right.
Real fans call it Japanimation.
Responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted
Hello.
to be famous. But that's
How's it going?
all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I
What
can
do you think
sneak
about
in
this
and out of the armory
this
and
game,
mess hall.
Tina Carroll?
If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to
I've
you.
never met a single living person who called it that. No, neither have I. Apart from Otacon. Otacon's the only person that calls it that.
1412. See you later.
Japanimation. I mean, he says anime earlier on in the cutscene, but the second time he talks about it, he says Japanimation. So which is the correct word? Yeah, just call it Japanimation from now on. Right, what we're doing. We are going this way. Yeah, we're going to do the Psycho Mantis statue strategy because changing controller right now is difficult. So I'm going to have to die a few times. But the position Solid Snake does whenever you be a boss fight. The hand in front of his face thing. Do I need the gas mask? No, not really. It's him clutching his fist out of anger. Are you sure? Why would he be angry? Isn't eating something that increases his health? Oh, I didn't think he was. I just thought he was doing a funny hand thing. Wait, no, let's not go quickly. Sorry, guys. Let's get some items first. There is concept art of it, really? I've not seen that. I didn't. Do you need me to look? You know that's Meryl, right? Do you need me to confirm it? Sorry, I should have looked. I apologize. She's always on the left, without fail. I saw a video once about training bees to detect bombs, and it had me thinking, who would win in a fight between the Pain and Fat Man? Well, I could do a poll about it. I could do who would win, the Pain or Fat Man, and see what people think if you want. The polls we do on the channel are quite popular. Why is this not opening? That's interesting. Wait, she's back there. She moved back. Does she always do that? Wait, that guard's up as well. I'm confused. Wait, what? That was Meryl! Meryl, they swapped positions!
What's wrong? Snake.
I am so confused. I am so confused right now. You're right, Naoshi. You're absolutely right. I should have checked. Right, okay, we'll look this time, okay? There you go. I didn't realize she came back out of the room.
Don't move.
I don't know if we're too fast or not.
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid
Yes, we were too fast.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean?
May Zadler. That's an interesting name.
I had no idea.
That's definitely not a real name.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake.
Although I can't remember what her real name is.
Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a
What's her voice actor
soldier.
called?
So
I
why'd
can't
you
remember.
change? You'd be a lot better
She
off
does
dressing
Maev
as one of
in
them.
Warcraft as
I
well.
got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Fox.
Debbie Mae West, yeah, that's
guys
it.
like you and my
Thank you.
uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in
How did the
disguise?
codec break?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So dramatic.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
To be fair, this game would have been way shorter if Solid Snake hadn't refused to use some of the basics of CQC.
Card keys.
Imagine if this
You
game
mean
had the
this?
CQC the later games have.
There should be 3 keys.
See, if they make a remake, that's what it's going to be like, you know. If they remake this
I have
game,
no idea,
it's going to
but
be
they
like
must be
MGS5.
somewhere. If we can't find them,
With the
we'll have
CQC
no
in that
choice
game.
but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I
Kind of
won't
CQC
slow you
almost
down,
like
I
evil
promise.
CQC, evil CQC, yeah.
Then
Snake
you
has
can
good
shoot me.
CQC and Liquid has
I
the
don't
evil
like to
version.
waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father.
When does Meryl learn that Campbell is a dad? Is it in this game? Or is it later?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself.
In 4?
I wanna know who
Yeah,
I am,
okay.
what
I thought
I'm
so.
capable of. I
It's.
wanna know
I didn't think
why
it was in
I've
this
lived the
game.
way I've lived until now.
It's
I
kind of a
want to
twist in
know.
4, right?
Take a good look.
Because you learn it pretty
Won't
early
give
on.
you a chance for a while. You should wash your face too while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh. So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Yeah, it's an
Don't
MGS4.
worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my 45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
I like how they animate the
If we're
slide.
gonna go to the north, we'll have
For a
to go to
PS1
the
game.
commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers.
Do you think there is hope for a remake
Door
for
to the
Metal Gear and Metal
commander's
Gear
room
Solid
is
Snake? I hope so.
level 5.
I would actually play them if they were
It
remade.
was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
What about Snake's Revenge? Do you not want a remake of Snake's Revenge? Everyone loves Snake's Revenge, right?
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you.
Especially in Metal Gear 2. Like, Solid Snake,
Follow
that's a really good, cool game. The music in that game's incredible. Yeah, exactly. Everyone loves Snake's Revenge. They should just delete Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake and just have Snake's
keep a
Revenge as
lookout.
the official sequel.
Make sure you're ready, okay?
Meryl. The first shot I made was looking at Meryl and making it go red. Like this. Duck station settings.
What is it?
I can't do it right now, but if you message me somehow, I'll tell you. I'm not sure how I could contact you. You basically turn the resolution really high. Okay. Night vision goggles, the most useless item in the whole game. I was going to do a video of what do you think is the most useless item in the whole game, and I think night vision goggles takes the cake. I don't think there's any more useless item than these. Yeah, no problem. There'll be loads of YouTube videos. I mean, there'll be videos on like how to make the game better than I have it looking. I'm sure I can make it look better than it does right now. But I'm too lazy. This health bar thing is annoying me.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
Did you know you can make Meryl as red as a tomato? Yep, that was literally my first Metal Gear Solid short video that I made. That was the test of the whole reason I made about a million of them is because I made that one. I got mine just a bit like, yeah. Just increase the resolution makes it a lot better.
Okay. Let's go.
Sorry, like I say, I'm gonna have to die like 3 times here.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
So it might be a bit tedious. The commander's room. Who is the commander? It's the commander's room, but who is the commander? Whose room is this? Who are these people on the wall? I can't zoom into right now. We are at Mantis right now, but I need to die a few times first. Mr. X. Nice to see you.
Take me. Hold me. Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry. Hurry. Make love to me. Oh, Snake. I want you.
Snake doesn't like girls.
You don't like girls?
Okay, James, no problem. Push her right back to the end of the room. Nice to see you, Mr. X. Welcome.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
Are you Mr. X, Resident Evil Mr. X, or Metal Gear Solid 2 Mr. X?
Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis.
I don't have any save games, I'm sorry. He's not going to say anything interesting.
There's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis.
That's ridiculous, James.
That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought.
Okay.
Now let me read
I'm gonna go with Metal Gear Mr. X.
Perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man.
Konami Easter egg? What do you mean?
You are a highly skilled
The games, the save games, they're all Konami games, right? Castlevania, Azure Dreams, something else.
You are either very
Yeah,
cautious,
yeah.
or you are a
Although it's different in Twin Snakes, I think.
still don't believe.
It's not just Konami games in Twin Snakes.
Read more deeply into your
I did like it.
Your memory is
Didn't own any Konami games like this when I was younger. Didn't have Castlevania, so he never said anything like that for me.
You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you.
Oh, okay, right. It reads Symphony of the Night, right? If you have a Castlevania, I think.
My psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put
Yeah.
it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
Oh, my controller is moving. How did you do that?
Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
Right, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to get myself killed a few times, and it's gonna take a while. Can't kill myself. Grenades. If I want to get through Psycho Mantis quickly without using the controller thing, I have to kill myself. And it takes you right back to the bathroom, which is annoying. I think. Oh, here. Well, here. I think it's 3 or 4 times you need to do this. Yeah. Do I need to call Campbell now, or can I think I can do it later, right? I don't have to do it now.
My head. Oh.
Okay. He won't talk about the
Commander is waiting.
statues yet, I don't think. Hello, Scarface. Yes, it is. It's just easy to play than getting the physical copy, right? Trying to do it without switching controller ports.
Snake.
Yeah, I am. The Volume 1 collection, I've only got MGS 2 and 3. I don't have MGS 1. But I know the MGS 1 port is not the best.
You
I know a lot of people don't like little details in the Master Collection, but I think it's alright. I think it serves its purpose. It's nice having them on Steam, is the biggest thing. And hopefully there'll be a Volume 2.
That's Psycho Mantis, former KGB psychic. He has powerful telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America.
People are extremely negative about the Master Collections. Yeah, I know.
On several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on
there's little things in MGS2. I played MGS2 recently. There's small things in it that are not right, but it's not enough to take away from the experience to me. I get it if you're like an enthusiast and these things matter to you, but I mean, if you're playing these games for the first time, I would get the Master Collection. They improved the controls and added visual improvements, but still not as nice as Duck Station. Yeah, you're right. For MGS1, definitely. I would not recommend the Master Collection version of the Master Collection of MGS1 is not the best way to play it. I agree.
He's a master at controlling people, Snake. Don't let him manipulate you.
Like, it's a hard sell to tell people to go play the original hardware, especially young people, right? Like, you just play it the easiest way possible, even if the experience is slightly lessened.
Destroying his spirit is more important.
Okay, I need to die. Again, sorry, I'm doing the statue strat. People complain about the control changes in the Master Collection. I don't think they're that terrible. There's certain things that don't work very well, like holding your weapon down and running, and holding your fire, but it's not that big a deal.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Yeah, you've got to die a few times, Scarface, and then you call a colonel, and he's like, "Oh, why? Is there a reason you can't switch controller?" Well, don't worry. If you hit these statues, he takes damage. I didn't realize until somewhat recently you could do the statue thing. Sons of Master Collection 2 has MGS4 on the PSP games. Yeah, I think it will. I think it will have MGS4 on Peace Walker. I don't know about Portable Ops and Acid, but I think it will definitely have Peace Walker. Thank you. Essential Collection. The PS2 3 game set. I don't think I've heard of that. Would you want Portable Ops and Acid to be in the Master Collection too? Would you care? Or would you just be happy with Peace Walker?
I've got it. Use the controller port.
No, I can't, Colonel.
I've got it.
Right, I need to die again. I think that's probably the last time I need to die. What are your thoughts on Twin Snakes? This is the question that everyone seems to want to ask me. I've not played Twin Snakes for about 20 years. I played it once when it came out on GameCube. I played it the whole way through. I liked it back then. I thought it was alright. But it's like the Star Wars prequels. Since then, people are like, oh, Twin Snakes is the worst thing ever. It's awful. I would like to play it through again, but I understand why people don't like it. It's worth a remaster. What, Twin Snakes remastered? I think people would scream. I think Konami would get lynched.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
Was MGS 123 in a box set released late in the PS2 lives? I did not know that. I had no idea. Really? Okay.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
I think if they did anything with Twin Snakes, I think people would be pissed off. I don't think you could even like improve it. Go back and like tweak it. The voice acting is pretty bad. Things like that. But equally, I think people overreact when it comes to Twin Snakes. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. But I would not choose to play Twin Snakes over the original. If they're added to a collection, it's a win, I feel. They aren't giving up on it. I don't think Twin Snakes will be in any collections. It's not by Konami, right? It's by Silicon Knights.
I hope that's not your only trick.
Yeah. People give Twin Snakes a lot of crap. But 20 years ago when I played it, it was cool. It was really cool. It was one of the games people bought a GameCube for.
Snake, is there some reason you can't use controller port 2? Ah, well, it's okay. Do you see something that looks like a statue on both
Portable
sides
Ops would be nice.
Yeah.
A lot of people haven't played Acid, I assume. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know Acid exists. And Acid 2.
Why?
Those statues were modeled after Mantis's real face. Mantis despises the sight of his own face. He suddenly sees his own disfigured face staring.
I bought a GameCube for Resident Evil 1 Remake. That's what I bought a GameCube for.
Destroy the faces of those statues. You should be able to disturb Mantis'
Which is funny,
powers.
thinking about it. Didn't buy it for Mario or Zelda, I bought it for Resident Evil. Oops. Oh, statues. Again, don't know why the health bar's not showing up. It's very strange. Oh yeah, I'm not paying attention. Oops. How did that hit me? First time playing MGS1 was Twin Snakes, really? Did you go back and play the original afterwards? Possible this is weird to play after playing Peace Walker. Yeah, I bet it was. Like, Portable Ops is like an early PSP game, whilst Peace Walker's pretty late, right? Into its life cycle.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
I've never played Portable Ops. Didn't really get on with a PSP. James Kale Aris had a PSP, but I didn't have one. But we didn't have Portable Ops. Beat Meryl with non-lethally with barely any effort. What do you mean? You mean here, just now? What, stun grenades maybe?
But I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you.
I'll get hate for saying it, but I couldn't get into Peace Walker. Mr. X, I'm not a huge fan of Peace Walker either. I think it might be because I played it first with the HD collection, and I didn't play the multiplayer. Is there a triangle in MGS1? Not in the original, no. I think there is in Twin Snakes, though. I have very mixed feelings about Peace Walker. Chokeholder for 3 seconds. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. That would have worked. I am terrible. Can't do this one with fun ass. How am I missing? I have no healing left. I need to win. There we go. I love Peace Walker. I'm still playing it on my non-gaming friendly 10 years old laptop, and it really okay. I would love to try the multiplayer on it.
Your niece is going to be
I think that
okay.
was Peace Walker. To me, that was Peace Walker's niche, was its multiplayer.
I owe you one. Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes.
Yeah, I had the same experience, Mr. X. I played it in the HD collection. I didn't get along with it either. I didn't like the way it was like a comic book, like the cutscenes were all comic-fied. I don't know how to explain it. Hands down, full extraction, best Metal Gear gimmick, hands down. Thank you, Kojima. Well, it carried on into MGS5, right? I mean, in a lot of ways, to me, MGS5 was kind of it was kind of a sequel to Peace Walker, right?
So, you used the other.
The ragdoll still cracks me up. Yeah.
I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't.
The funniest MGS moment is when Vulcan grabs Snake's balls.
Perhaps so, but I will read yours.
Gets beat up after that. It's not very funny.
To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door.
Peace Walker is the best game in the franchise. You really think so? Annie Road Bat? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong.
Blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers and use the towers.
Why do you think so? Why do you think it's the best game in the franchise? I'm curious.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime,
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm curious why you think so. Because I really didn't get along with MGS Peace Walker.
thousands of men and women.
Oh, okay. Right.
Oh,
sure.
Gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession.
It was a great PSP game. I'm sure it was better on PSP than it was on PS3.
To pass on one seed.
Fair enough. The gameplay.
Every living thing on this planet.
I'm sure it was really cool having a MGS game like that on the go. Got to admit that the Metal Gear gets better with age. Yeah. Well, in some ways, yeah.
You are different.
I just like old games. I don't know if you can tell from the channel that I have.
We have no past, no future. We live in the
I love 2 Mr. X. I really like 2.
That's our only purpose.
When I first saw Metal Gear Solid 2 on the trailers for it on a, I don't know how I saw them. I think a disc came out with just trailers for MGS2. I was like, this looks incredible. It was only the tanker it showed, and it just looked insane. I'm struggling with the tanker. Where are you struggling with the tanker? Keep running out of ammo. What difficulty are you playing on?
But disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died.
Yeah, onto heaven quote the staff members. Oh, it's a lot of management. Hard. Anyone notice that in MGS2 when the mine detector codec, when the mine detector the 2 characters in the TV, the X-Files, really? Look, I haven't noticed that.
That's when my future.
Graphics were amazing for its time. Loved 2. It looked insane. I said it earlier, going from MGS1 and the PS1 to, because it was pretty early. It was a pretty early PS2 game, MGS2, and it just looked ridiculous. Like the way the guards interacted with you, the amount of destructible things on the tanker, it looked ridiculous. I had to have it.
We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it.
I never agreed with the boss's revolution.
Well, it's not the best in the I don't think it's the best in the series.
Conquests do not interest me. I just want
It was
an excuse.
compared to this game, MGS2's AI was just like a step up, right? The way the guards had like shields and they would clear rooms and things like that.
I've seen through evil.
This mirror reminds me of Venom Snake.
You, Snake.
I see what you mean.
Just like
Yeah.
the boss.
Hello, Nathanius. How's it going?
Compared to you.
As an MGS Metal Gear fan, what do you think about Splinter Cell? Splinter Cell. I really liked the multiplayer on Splinter Cell Double Agent on the Xbox 360. It was like spies versus mercenaries, and it was really fun. That's my only experience. That's my only experience with Splinter Cell is the multiplayer on Double Agent.
A large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together.
As someone who played Symphony of the Night before MGS1, Psycho Mantis really convinced me. Did it read your memory card? Because we were talking about this before. Like, does he read memory cards in the West? But I didn't have any Konami games, so but I assume he reads Castlevania. Hello, Jiro Mendez. How's it going? Mendez. Jiro Mendez. I liked Peace Walker a lot coming from Splinter Cell. Really. And here's the Secret Theater for MGS3. It's funny. It's pretty funny. I like the Secret Theater. I like the thing in MGS2 where you can change the character models around. I used to play with that a lot. Splinter Cell is also fantastic in Siphon. I liked Siphon Filter 1. I didn't really play beyond Siphon Filter 1. But again, the weapons in Siphon Filter were cool. The taser, especially. Demo Theater, yeah. Like changing Solidus to that like woman in a dress, like that low poly woman in a dress is quite funny. I used to mess with that so much. Like the vamp cutscene, have everyone just be like,
"Let's go, Meryl."
Otacon.
I'm sorry.
Meryl.
Splinter Cell's Protagonist was written very well before Conviction. I don't know anything about Splinter Cell beyond. No, I don't know anything. Siphon Filter 2 is the best in this. Really, I only played the first game.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't.
Peace Walker opens up shirtless Snape beating up dudes on the beach.
Snake, can I ask you something?
Isn't there like a whole beach thing on Peace Walker where you can run around in underwear with Miller?
Wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing.
And Paz?
So, tell me, Snake, what's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just
I can't remember the tutorial in Peace Walker. I really can't remember it. I'm trying to remember it.
Sad, lonely man.
Come on.
Yeah, Kaz goes to the beach. I have seen this. Isn't there a Monster Hunter level in Peace Walker where you fight Rathalos, I think? I'm pretty sure there was Monster Hunter levels. Oh god. Okay, we're almost at the backtracking. Here's the Musha law.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
A special Metal Gear monster, really? I didn't know that. Maybe that's a video. Maybe that's the only Peace Walker related thing I'll ever make, is the Monster Hunter crossover. Should we get the box? We'll get the special box.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
I am about to do that. If I remember how to do it, you have the box ready and you punch her. And then you get the super box, the advanced box.
What are you thinking?
You should do it, James. Have you not seen that before, Logan? I did a video on it, but it didn't do that well.
I'll take point again. Stay back.
I don't know how to say this without it sounding extremely obvious, but Metal Gear 2 feels extremely between Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, well it is, right? No, my runs in MGS, I never did that. Yeah, if you get the dogs to pee on the box, they don't attack you when you use it. Avoiding the wolves in that part was literally the worst part of the game. Yeah, they're a bit annoying if they chain you. Just walk forward. You're right. You are absolutely right. But if you hit the mines, Meryl gets pissed off at you. Big Shell is literally out of heaven on budget. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's funny how they really like kind of like oil rig platforms in these games. I don't know why.
Good, huh?
Or oil rig seeming platforms.
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind,
Like it has the same story as Metal Gear and all the gags.
Are you impressed?
Yeah, I know. A lot of people have pointed that out in the comments that a lot of these things are from the original Metal Gear games. I love that you can walk straight there. It's so stupid. What an oversight, honestly.
Meryl.
What is it?
Meryl, get down!
No. Watch me screw up the sniper wall fight and not be able to hit her.
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl.
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book.
If this was CS, they would be dead. Like,
The snipers
arm
use me for
shot,
bait
dead.
to lure you out.
Leg shot, dead.
Damn.
Does it kill in CS? In the leg, I can't remember.
My gun.
I know it does a lot of damage.
I can't reach it.
Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, you're right. I should kill her. You're right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I wouldn't slow you down. I
don't think she is long shot.
still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I'm a bit fed up with this lady now. I'm just gonna get rid of her.
But wars.
She's not really for me. Redheads.
Glamorous about it.
Something about redheads. I'm not into.
Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people.
Also, do you consider Solid Snake as Big Boss? No. What do you mean?
Don't forget me.
Don't get the Colonel mad at you. Challenge impossible.
Now get out of here.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
Meryl.
Yeah, we're all Big Boss. You didn't play MGS. You didn't learn from MGS5. The greatest ending of all time.
So he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her.
Big Boss is the friends we faulted along the way. I have not played MGS5. You should play it. I think the gameplay in MGS5 is great. I think the story is not so great.
Can you see
Waiting for it to go on sale. I think it'll be in the Master Collection Volume 2. I was going to say Sahelanthropus or whatever is jumping into the ocean. Could be a problem in this road. That we will never resolve this issue. It's like the Titanic. It's just at the bottom of the ocean now.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl no matter what it takes. Okay. Thanks. What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing.
MGS5 basically uses the score to punish you for killing dudes. You're right, yeah.
Not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care.
Take care, Logan. Thanks for coming in.
like an animal.
I'll see you later. If I stream again, which I will.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl.
Have any of you played Death Stranding? You should talk to Kale Iris about Death Stranding. You should talk to Kale about that game and ask him his opinion of it. Okay, let's deal with Meryl.
How could you? Why? The snake. Snake.
I've been typical.
Leave me. Get out of here, Snake.
I'm sorry, Meryl. It's over.
Snake, what the hell? Are you trying to kill Meryl?
You've gone insane.
Okay, let's actually do it properly now.
Oh, why'd you do it, Snake?
It's one of the best Easter eggs in this game. First Shaker went out and bought it. I just couldn't enjoy it. It's bizarre. I forgot I had Death Stranding in my Steam library until like 2 days ago. Maybe I'll play it. Maybe I should play it. Maybe I'll play Death Stranding on stream. I've never, apart from briefly at Kale Iris' house, I've never played Death Stranding. What happens if you go back now? She's just still there, I think. I think she's still just on the floor bleeding. I'm not sure when she disappears. She disappears eventually. It was through an epic, really? Okay, I'm sorry, I should be using the box. Okay, well, I keep missing it on the free epic thing. I'd rather not pay money for it, honestly. Humble thing. I mean, does anyone here recommend Death Stranding? Because I have no, I know it's a very interesting game, Death Stranding. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that donation, AP. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to see you. 20. Am I getting likes? On my screen, I've only got 0 likes. Nobody's liked the stream. I've got 20 likes. I didn't realize. It's visually very nice and the music is fantastic. The actual story does eventually tie up at the end, but it's very superfluous as Kojima does. Yeah, I mean that's what I heard. I remember when Death Stranding was coming out, they were very careful not to actually say what the game was, which I think was a bit of a red flag. There's a lot of walking though. That isn't the entire game walking. That's literally the point of the game. No problem, AP. Thank you. Thank you again. I read the story and setting. It just sounded... yeah. Vehicles are kind of horrible. I have not played it. I want to play it eventually and see what I think of it. I know a lot of people don't like it, obviously. Oops. I screwed this up. I am dead. But my health is not going down. That's interesting. Actually, no, I'm not dead. Oh no, I am dead. Wait, no, I'm not dead. Okay, never mind, ignore me. I thought you just died here. Story in Sandyville, but like, just where it's very long cinematics. Sephiroth X, yeah. I like that part of Death Stranding that you is this door open? You can't. What do? I like that part of Death Stranding where you kind of work together to make things easy for everybody else. I will yeah. I should play it. I should play it on stream. I didn't know there was a little cave here until recently. I'm not spending money on Death Stranding right now. Yeah, that cave. I never knew about that cave until somebody pointed it out recently. Yeah, maybe it's a short, that little cave with a chaff grenade in. Maybe I can get away with it. Did you know there's a tiny cave? B2. Yeah. The cutscenes are way too long. That's not a good sign. Need a ration, please. Thank you. Yeah. I always take this call. I don't know why.
It looks like the place is protected by...
That's not the right call. Give me the call.
It looks like the place...
He's not doing it. Oh, there we go.
You got a PSG-1.
No problem, Mr. X. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Hurry up and save Meryl.
Oh, oops. Yeah, the PSG-1 is not the easiest thing to aim. I remember watching my friend try and play this a couple of years ago. Yeah, take care, Mr. X. Thank you. That's great. I will keep it up. I'll see you later. I remember watching my friend play this a few years ago, and he tried to... He couldn't get beyond Cyberwolf because the aiming was so fidgety with the PSG-1. But he was on PC, so I don't know what it's like. It's worse on GameCube. Yeah, I bet it is. You can't cheese it with the Nikita either. Twin Sticks is still on my playlist so far. I haven't taken the leap yet. I think you should. I think you should take the leap. Again, I don't think it's as horrible as people say it is, but it's not amazing. Games on Dolphin, yeah. You can make it look better on Dolphin as well, right? I think. Which Big Boss version is your favorite personally? Venom Snake and Solidus. I like Solidus. I think they should do more with Solidus. I think people want to see more Solidus. But again, I mentioned before, the voice actor, I think he died a few years ago. I obviously could change it, but... John something? I can't remember his name. Saigon, yeah. Or Segan. Use AI to replicate his voice. That would be ironic, wouldn't it? With the theme of the game. Yeah, it's very good. They should do more Solidus. I don't know how they would do it, but they should do more Solidus stuff. And then they can do Fat Man stuff. They can make a whole game about Fat Man, where you play as Fat Man, going through his training as a bomb man. Young Solidus, why not young Fat Man? Like, Fat Man gets even less screen time than Solidus. We don't know anything about Fat Man. President Solidus game. Yeah, they should do like a political simulator where you're the president as Solidus and you have to make decisions. How effective is the bugs? It never worked for me in Twin Snakes. It's pretty effective in MGS1 in the original. Oh, that Riders game, you just roller skate everywhere dropping a C4. That would be good. I'd love that. Make a click game for Fatman where you laugh and grow fat. I'm sure that'll be easy to do. Sorry, peeing man, but I need your ration or your ammo. Is there a ration here somewhere? No. The Twin Snakes uses MGS2's engine, so boxes are kind of less effective, right? Guards will notice them more and come up to them and things. There's no ration. I need more rations. I'm gonna screw this up with Sniper Wolf. I haven't saved either the whole time I've been playing. It's fine. Down. This is PC. I mean, I used to play it back in the day on PS1, but this is PC. No, emulated. DuckStation. People have said the Master Collection version of MGS1 is pretty shoddy, so... How can you grow way too fat? It's almost impossible to hide during the stealth missions. Alright, here we go. Good first shot. You son of a gun. Throw me off now. Why is she shooting so fast? Hello. You can spam the button, but she has invincibility frames, so it won't hit her multiple times. On fire. Where is she? There we go. That wasn't too bad. I have a bad feeling about MGS Delta. I mean, if MGS Survive is anything to go by, then yeah. Love your vids, just platinum MGS 5, it's awesome, but can't match MGS's linear story and magic for discovering new content Easter eggs. If it is really showcase why MGS is leaked it up. Thank you, JP, I appreciate it. Nice to meet you. I will definitely keep it up. And congrats on the platinum. Why is the health bar clear? I don't know, it's some bug. I don't know why it's doing that. It's been like that the whole way through. It's something to do with streaming the game. I don't know what it is, but health bars aren't showing blue. Splinter Cell stream. Like I say, I've never played Splinter Cell.
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly.
I won't be against it.
You are a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
How many blonde Kurds are there in the world? I want to know.
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women?
Blonde-haired, blue-eyed Kurdish people.
Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least
Twin Snakes voice acting was not as good as the original. No, it definitely wasn't. That's one of the big complaints that people have about Twin Snakes, right? She's talking like how... Does Sniper Wolf smoke? I don't think she does. She takes a lot of drugs.
Got it. I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Until I kill you.
I'm sorry, guys. We're not doing the torture. I can't be bothered right now.
Take him away.
Really? Did it stop them shaking? Do you think what would Metal Gear Survive be like if it was good? I did not play Survive. I just heard it was pretty awful. And it looked from what I saw of people playing it, it looked pretty horrendous. I don't know what they were thinking with Survive. Did you play it? Did you play Survive? I don't think anyone played Survive. If someone played Survive, let me know.
He's tougher than I thought.
Do you know who I am? I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole...
Alright, take care. Thanks for coming in. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Annie Rudd.
Your body is strapped down tight.
Me? I'm the man you stole everything good from.
Funny if I have played Metal Gear Rising and
After
Ninja
the
5
sacrifice
Pain
of our brothers,
on my mobile.
After 30 long years, finally,
You play them on your mobile?
the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother.
So right here is how I won every chainsaw fight I ever got. Oh, is that how it worked in Gears of War 2? I only played the first Gears. Do you mean when you clashed chainsaws, you had to spam the button?
Need his DNA too.
Yes. I want a sample while
That wasn't
he's
in the first
still
Gears of War, right?
We need it to correct the
I think so.
genome
Yeah,
soldiers'
there's new Gears, I think.
Then we'll be able to cure them.
No. We still have to get our hands on
3
Big
seconds in the
Boss's
second game.
DNA.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion?
I really liked the first Gears of War, but I didn't
They
play the rest
always
of them.
put politics first.
That was a cool game for the Xbox 360 when it
That's
came
why
out.
they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our friend is awake.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother?
How
I'm
many
not
Gears
sure.
games is there? There's like
Anyway, it
5 or
doesn't
6,
matter.
right?
You and I are both the last surviving
James Flinders, that's
sons
definitely not
of
his real
Big
name.
Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Oof, those idiots!
Tactics.
All right,
I didn't know
I'll
that.
be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something
No,
up their
James, that's
sleeves.
Raiden,
So it's
not
come
Liquid.
down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the
Raiden
way
is
into history.
I've got
Kel
to take
Hass's
care of
voice.
some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
Liquid is the male blood elf.
Wanna stay for the show?
Like default
I'm
voice.
not interested. It's time to
Have you ever
feed
given
them back.
Metal Gear Acid a try? Never. My friend had it when I was younger, but I didn't play it much.
So
On his
you prefer
PSP.
your wolves to my show.
Seen an overwhelming amount of people taking dumps on Metal Gear
don't
Acid for no
screw up like you
reason.
did with the Chief.
I'm sure it's fun.
Yes, I know.
It was, wasn't it a
That was an
launch
accident.
PSP game?
I didn't think a
It's a very early, very early PSP game.
Well, his mental
When you think
defenses
about it,
were
there was a lot of
reinforced
Metal
by
Gear games on the PSP.
hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
I don't think Acid's
Perhaps
canon
there's a spy
either.
among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Brother. Yeah, people like portable ops. Again, PSP games I just didn't play.
Still in this world.
Meryl.
Catch you later, handsome.
But I'm pretty sure, didn't Peace Walker kind of do everything portable ops did, but better?
She doesn't think about anything
I don't know.
else.
I could be wrong.
Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them. Finally, just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
I'm glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right.
It's funny for the videos how much I need to avoid saying the word torture. If you watch any video to do with this sequence, I never say the word torture. I always say like electrocution. I can't remember what I say, but I never say torture, because I assume YouTube won't like it if I say torture.
So, Metal Gear is armed with a new type of nuclear.
I think I say electroshock therapy.
Go ask Campbell for the full story.
Yeah, Spawn. Yeah.
By the way,
Lightning Spawn.
You got an optical disc from President Baker.
Punishment's a good word.
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy?
I don't like the management stuff in. People love Peace Walker, but I just didn't care for the management stuff and the base building. Torture in what is torture in French? I don't know it.
But if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my
In
questions
French.
right now. You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
Can you tell me what torture in French is? It's not just guillotine, is it?
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem then. We're going to play a game, Snake.
I guess that's not
We'll
torture,
find
it's
out
just
what kind of man
death.
you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up. And
Also
your
introduced one of the
suffering will end.
goats of the whole franchise.
The girl's life is mine.
True.
Press the
People do like
circle
Miller.
button repeatedly to regain your strength.
Okay, here we go.
When you've had enough, press the select
Okay,
button to
gotta use all
submit.
my endurance and my perseverance to get
When
through
your
the
life
torture.
reaches zero, the
To save
game
Meryl's
is
life.
over. There are no continues,
No rapid
my
fire.
friend.
No rapid fire, Matish.
Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know.
He's just a sadist, video realities. He just
been a
likes doing
long
it.
time
He thinks it's fun.
Yeah? So what?
If your body can't survive the torture, it'll be game over. You really want to travel down that long road again? Come on, I won't tell. Why don't you just give up?
If we give up, Meryl dies.
I'm
We
going to run
can't
a
give
high
up, guys.
voltage
We have to save
electric current
Meryl.
through your body. If it's just
Okay.
for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW.
Okay.
You're a hostage. There's no Geneva
I'm
Convention.
strong. I'm a strong soldier. I can take it.
Coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared. Good. You should be. Okay. Let's get started.
Here we go. It's all come to this.
Okay, here we go.
No, I can't do it.
You win.
It's too much.
Had enough. So, you're human after all. The torture will stop as I promised. But I'll take the
It's too much. I can't do it.
I'll have my fun with her before I kill her. I hope you can still look at yourself in the mirror, my friend.
Look, Otacon is the real ending. Escaping with Otacon and starting your bromance is the true ending. Let's be honest. I mean, Meryl ends up with Johnny anyway, so who cares, right?
Huh? Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief? What a stench.
Yeah, Meryl's a big girl. She can handle herself.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch, she took my clothes. Shut up! Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up! Shut up in there, will ya?
The Derp Chief. I need to eat at some point, James.
Snake, are you
I'm
okay?
eating.
I've been better.
How's Meryl?
It's already like 6 here.
Snake.
True.
The government has decided
Yeah,
not
Johnny's
to give
well
in to their
upset.
demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
I saved Meryl from a terrible fate by killing her. Or having her killed.
Sorry about
Right?
Meryl, but I want the lies to end now. What are you talking about?
A lot of people are very upset that Meryl ends up with Johnny.
Wasn't it? You knew it all along.
They should make a game series about Johnny and family. God. Yeah.
Why did you try to hide it? I'm sorry.
That'll be fun.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go? As far as I know, as of yesterday, the president had not been briefed about the Rex project. Need to know basis, is that the idea? These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir. Plausible deniability, huh? Yes. And tomorrow, the president and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord. I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2 or dealt with the issue of TMDs.
What's TMD?
This has to do with the president's reputation and America's place as the dominant superpower. So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution? Please, Snake. Just stop them. Why should I? Because you're the only one who can. In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead. I told you before. I don't know the details. I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains. You see? Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about.
Publicly, the president has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want
Also, anybody else seen the
genome army to go
Metal
public.
Gear movie news?
And that's the only reason.
Is the recent news of it?
Hell with you. I'm sorry. The corpse of the DARPA
That's
chief is
true.
lying
Yeah,
right here
we already
next
have
to me.
the Metal Gear Solid movie.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All
I
his
don't know.
blood's been
I
drained
find a
out
lot of these
too.
movies just
Drained.
not really worth the
Maybe to
time.
slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago.
I'd
right?
watch it though if they made it.
But he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code? I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch. Damn.
The Monster Hunter movie. I forgot that was a thing.
It seems that there's some type of
I mean, it's
emergency
by the
override
guy that
device
made the
can
Resident Evil
cancel out
movies,
the
right?
detonation
So I don't know what people
It's
expected.
a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys. And where are those keys? I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here. We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. Sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower.
The entire movie would just be a fandom slob filled with franchise references all throughout the movie for an extended time.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off.
That's what people want. They just want an hour or
What can I say?
3 hours of nostalgia, right?
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself. That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No. Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead. By my own hand. Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So,
Love this song.
is it true?
The coolest moment is
Was Big
and
Boss
and
really
then
your
the coolest moment is in MGS4 when you go
what
to
he
Shadow
said.
Moses and this song plays again
That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him?
at the helipad.
Knowing that?
Yep.
Yup.
How?
Who wanted it? Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
How could you even adapt this, the Metal Gear story into a 2.5-hour movie? It'd be impossible.
One we share in common.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
You just zoom for all the Foxhound members and kill them all quickly.
Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake?
6-7 chapter series, maybe.
Is there a woman in your
Yeah,
life?
do a Netflix series, right?
After
I'm sure people would love that.
As me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
A 0 episode with a briefing.
Is
Yeah.
that it?
No. There was another. Frank Yeager.
To me, it wouldn't feel like Metal Gear Solid if it doesn't have the voice actors in it. Like, if someone else plays Solid Snake that's not David Hayter, it's just like... It's like with MGS5, it didn't feel like Snake to me.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
It's true. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green.
We need more Grey
He
Fox
showed me the
games.
ropes.
You knew him well?
No.
It's funny how the popular the ninja is
Sort
as
of
like
an
a
unwritten rule.
character,
time I
but
saw him on the
he's never
battlefield,
in
we were
anything
enemies.
else.
We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were
I
just
suppose
two
Revengeance
soldiers
is sort
doing
of
our
like that.
jobs.
And there's the skin in
It's like a
Revengeance.
sport.
Men and their games. You're like wild animals.
You're right. We are animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi. Why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA.
Yeah, I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Of course not. You're a scientist, not a fortune teller.
Okay, James. I've never finished the first 2 Metal Gear games ever. I haven't really tried to finish them, to be honest. Are they hard? Are they difficult games? I've played Ghost Babel. I have a map on hand when I play MG and MG2, but I did finish them. Well done. Yeah, I played Ghost Babel. I didn't finish that either. I used to have it on my Game Boy Color back in the day, and I thought it was really difficult. I got lost in that game. Maybe I need a map in that game as well. Yeah, I played Ghost Babel recently for some videos, and I was impressed by how good it is.
It's me, Otacon. Wow, they even captured.
It's got VR training as well.
Hurry, get me out of here.
On the go, like
Let me
Game Boy
go,
Color
that
VR
hurts.
training.
Hurry up. Is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go. Jeez, it's like an animal's cage. Oh, what a smell.
Because of him.
Yeah, it's the DARPA chief.
Hurry up and get me out of here. I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards.
This lock won't open with a security card. You need a key like the soldiers carry.
So what are you doing here then?
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later. Also, I got you this level 6 card. It'll get you out of that torture room. Here, take this too.
What's this?
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them. She even let me feed them when I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl.
Well, that's all I can do.
They're planning to launch a nuke. I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
I'll be killed.
Just stealth over to him and break his neck, Oscar.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
The best game. The best game ever made. Can I do the bullet thing now? I think I can. When Johnny was guarding the real Dark Chief, or he was already dead, with Johnny nearby. I don't think Johnny was guarding the Dark. I don't know. He must have been. It depends how quickly he died after being tortured, right? I'll give it 2, and MG and MG2 are from an area. Hang on, let me just do this a second. MG and MG2 are from an era when games expected you to take notes on paper. Yeah, that's true. It probably came with a big notes page in the manual. Like old games did. Trial and error your way through. I remember getting frustrated when when Johnny found out I was faking my death. Soft logged? Where? Okay. Here in this prison cell, you can't get soft locked. So the ninja will come and break you out eventually. If you fail the catch up and you fail to hide under the bed, the ninja comes and helps you. If you wait long enough. Yeah, he does. He breaks the door. There's a video on the channel somewhere. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, Otacon is like, I've done all I can't help you anymore. Yeah. That's all he can do, yeah. What am I doing? It's when you get after being tortured by Ocelot the 3rd time, I think. Yeah, it's right at the... If you're still being tortured by Ocelot at that point, it's after like the 3rd session of torture. I mean, even if you don't use the ketchup or hide under the bed, he will come regardless. I will laugh at Johnny, but he was the only one to bypass those SOP applications. That's true. Yeah. He was the only one smart enough to do that. Is there mine here? Yes. I think it's 3. I think it's 3 rounds of torture. I'm not 100% sure on that. It could be 4. But the ninja definitely comes and helps you, for sure. Greetings from Paraguay. I love your videos. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Paraguay. That's so far away. What are we doing? We are going this way. Maybe they're 3 on some different... Yeah, that's possible. There were definitely changes on Extreme. But I assume you weren't playing on Extreme. Do I want to do the Hind? That's the next question. B1. We'll do the Hind, and then I will go find food, I think. Which means going up the staircases. Don't have to use the special box anymore since we have the handkerchief. The protagonist play on Extreme. Not hard. I don't think I've ever beaten this game on Extreme, but I've not really tried to. Somebody said before it's more tedious than difficult, which might be true. I should do it at some point. It can't be that bad. Oh, sorry, card. Meryl! Yeah, we helped her lose all that blood as well. And never missed.
I can still help. I want to help you.
People being surprised that I gave up on the torture, like, did you see me shooting Meryl before? You missed that.
I wanted to be a soldier.
Like, she needs to go.
There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go
It's
on
just me and
living
Archon
don't give
forever.
up on people. Don't forget me.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
You wonder what would happen if you didn't... Yeah, exactly. If she didn't help. It's her fault. It's not my fault.
Snake, it's okay. You did what you could. Now, let it rest.
Colonel.
She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No. You're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
I've no responsibility for anyone else apart from myself.
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
That's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. And besides that, for all we know, Meryl's okay, right?
She's definitely okay, Melee.
Snake,
Definitely.
forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right. Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake.
What?
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
Yeah, Liquid telling you to not worry about things that happened in the past, like to move on.
Like her around.
It's ironic coming from Liquid Snake.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No, I
guess it's in the genes.
The genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather.
Yeah, exactly. Look at him. He's laughing and everything.
Said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
It's a good call. A lot of interesting things going on in that call. Here we go. The most tedious part of the entire game. Oops. Almost perfect. Oops. Go. I need to do the call up here. It's funny. This one.
I made it to the roof.
You must be exhausted, Snake.
It was no big deal.
Snake, I'm monitoring you closely. Your heart rate is elevated and your breathing is shallow.
What's the matter, Snake? You out of shape from all that dog mushing? Then climb down and proceed north.
So rude. Was Miller just extremely young, looking his whole life? Liquid is like half his age. Don't know. I mean, by this game, he wouldn't be that young, would he? I suppose. But it's implied that you don't actually see... You don't... When you call someone on the codec, it's implied that you don't actually see an image of them. Or, I don't know. It's sort of implied both ways. It's implied that you do see an image and you don't, because when Liquid reveals himself, Solid can see him. I'm not. It's never really clear on these things. For the purposes of gameplay, you can see Liquid when he reveals himself. But in the lore, I don't think you can actually see someone on the codec when you call them. I'm gonna screw up the rope bit. I'm calling it now.
Damn!
I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther.
Father.
Die!
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope. I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands? Now you're mine!
If I stay here, I'm finished.
I'm gonna screw this up. Sometimes I just fall off the end. Like I just miss the platform.
Here's how to repair.
I know how to repel. Thank you. It's funny that he gives you all these herbs here, but you can't actually use them while you're descending. Go down, down. Never sure what the easiest way of dealing with these guys is. Other than stun grenades. But I don't have any. Key to them. It's funny how Liquid calls him Snake and not Lot Solid. It's probably something to do with like the narrative of the story. Like, Liquid can't be Snake as well, right? He's just Liquid. Stinger. No, we never see an older Miller. Even like the concept art that was in like the manual for the game showed Liquid in disguise. Or I would assume it's Liquid in disguise. It's not actually Miller. So you never see an older Miller. But the way people age in this game, it wouldn't surprise me if he's still a lot young. I mean, look at Ocelot and Big Boss in the fourth game. They're meant to be like 80 years old. Or in the 70s.
Damn!
They really dragged this part out.
Don't shoot! It's me, don't shoot! It's me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom, even on a battlefield?
What do you think?
Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
Otacon was such a simp for Cyber. I mean, Otacon's a simp for every female that he encounters throughout life. Every single one. Including his sister. Or his non-biological sister. Wait, what do I not have here? Chat. Oh, I do. It was kind of calm with Mei Ling. Yeah. How much did he interact with Mei Ling, though? Hello, Tank. How's it going? Nice to see you here. And Nastasha. Did Otacon interact with Nastasha ever? I'm not sure about that. Now, you'll be pleased to know I am using a stereo TV, so I will not get made fun of on the codec.
So, the snakes finally come out of this home. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
We'll do this fight, and then I will take off to get some food. I'm not a huge fan of the pine fight. It's a miss. Does it do more damage if you hit the front of the chopper? I assume it does. Compared to the tail. Yeah, I don't know. It's some glitch. I'm not sure what's going. It's some emulation glitch. You can't see the health. I don't know. It's never ever done this before until I've tried to stream today, and now it's like that for some reason. It's not the only glitch either. But yeah, it's screwed up. You can't see the health of the bosses. I don't know why. I'll have to figure it out later. It's something to do with OBS. Oh, missile. It's not the only glitch that's appeared either. There's been a bunch of graphical problems. Like, I played this game a lot and it's never done these glitches before. This fight's boring. I don't know if people like the hide fight, but I think it's pretty boring. You're just really waiting around, not doing very much. his health gone? Yep. Kaboom.
See you in hell, Liquid. That takes care of the cremation.
There we go. Hind defeated.
Snake, the elevator's working.
Welcome, Yusuf. Nice to see you.
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to...
I'm glad you like the videos. Clearly.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Well, that's the Hind dead. Just go inside. Glitch. That's really weird. Look, it's even there when you pause. Interesting. I am excellent. I am really good. How are you? I'm about to stop, actually. I'm going back upstairs. That glitch is really weird. Can I go back upstairs? Yeah. But I'm about to stop. I need to eat something. Right, I'll probably continue this on a different day, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. The emulator's ready to take a break. I agree. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I'll have to figure it out for next time. It might be just to do with the resolution or something. But anyway, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. This was the first stream I've ever done, so yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Thanks for watching the videos. There will be more videos in the future. Metal Gear and non-Metal Gear. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Take care.